Hey you guys, just wanted to come on here and share a few items that I just purchased. So I just got back. I went to Target, and I went to Target in mind to check out the new Dove body washes as well as this item right here. This is an item that was featured on a video that a YouTuber that goes by the name of Amazing Buys, that's the name of her channel. She featured this particular bottle of lotion on her one of the videos that she did, one of the recent videos. So this is called Vaseline Vanilla Comfort. This is the body lotion, as you can see there, and it's 72 hours moisture for dry skin. So I thought I would pick it up, and I went ahead and picked up this scent. It's a new scent. It's vanilla cocoa scent. So I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see how it is, and I got home, I washed my hands, and I tried some of this on my hands, and it feels good, and the scent is gorgeous. I really like the scent. It's not too heavy on the vanilla. It's a very light scented vanilla. Not too light, but just perfect, just right. Because there's a lot of heavy lotions, a lot of lotions that are heavily scented with vanilla. Vanilla is a very, featured scent in many lotions as well as many body washes, perfumes. You guys know that vanilla is used heavily to base a lot of perfumes, and so there's a lot of gourmands, there's a lot of things of that nature, a lot of marshmallowy scented fragrances or items, and they're usually based with vanilla. So this is one that I really want to check out, and I really love the scent. So this is the 20.3 ounce fluid ounce. It's 600 ml. I think there's another size that's much bigger than this one, but I guess because this is new, they haven't come out with the bigger size. So I paid, I think, $7.99 for this one at Target. And I'm gonna go ahead and check this out, and when they come with the bigger size, I'll get that too. But if you're interested, I would definitely recommend checking this out. I think you would really like the scent profile on this. This is something that I also found. Like I said, I was trying to check out the new body washes for Dove, and none of them have come out yet. At least my Target hasn't gotten them yet. But I did see this. This is the Vanilla Suede Exfoliating Scrub Wash. It smooths and hydrates skin, and it has the notes of cocoa cream, vanilla, and suede musk. This smells like bananas to me for some reason. It smells like banana, but I wanted to check it out because I like to use exfoliating products when I shower. I always put an exfoliating like scrub or some type of body polish on my that African net, or it's like a mesh washcloth from the Japanese this Japanese company that I get from Amazon. It's meant for your face, but I use it for my body because it's not so harsh, and I prefer it versus the African exfoliating that long sort of washcloth. I prefer that. I prefer the Japanese one, the mesh one, instead of the African net washcloth that is being sold. I think sometimes the African net is a little bit too harsh, and it can really damage your skin, in my opinion, because it's just too harsh. And I don't need it because I'm already using the mesh washcloth, as well as I'm putting an exfoliant on my washcloth to do my double cleanse. So I'm already being harsh on my skin, but the way that I do it, it's much smoother on my skin, instead of like being so rough on the skin. So I don't like to use the African nets, but I did want to try this out, since it's an exfoliant. It's an exfoliating scrub. So I did test it out a little bit when I was at the store. I put a little bit on my hand just to test it. On my skin, so I could test it. And the scrub is not so abrasive. I like harsh scrubs. I like these a little bit much more harsher than this, but much harsher than this. But since I use other products, as I stated, this will just complement the other products that I use. So I'm definitely going to try this and see how it fares on my skin. But that's that. So if you're at Target, like it says here, it is new. It is a new product from Swap, and I would definitely recommend just checking it out. So it does say on here, formulated with physical exfoliants to gently cleanse and buff away dry and dull skin. So I have eczema, so I like to use, you know, exfoliants when I shower. I've been using exfoliating, you know, products for years. That's nothing new for me, but you know, it's always good to switch up a little bit. So that's that. And then last but not least, this is the one that I'm excited for, not the most, because I was really excited about this one and I'm happy with this purchase. But you guys, when I went to Target, I also noticed this. Now, I think this also has to be a new product because I've never seen this from Athena before. I have an Athena body wash, but I'm not really, I haven't really cracked it open yet. I think I used it once and I wasn't really too excited about it, if I remember correctly, because like I said, I've only used it once. But this, you guys, this is a shower oil. It says it right here, Glow Restore Shower Oil. And they had it in other scents. This is the almond cream one. And it's a hydrating oil to foam wash. And so I really, really, really am excited about this. It says here, if my camera will focus. Not sure if it will focus. It does look like it's for sensitive skin. I don't know for what reason, you guys, my camera won't focus, but nonetheless, it's for sensitive skin, which I have. There it goes. But when I move it up, it won't. Yeah, it says for sensitive skin. It's made with jojoba sweet almond oil, strengthen and soften skin. So yeah, it's to help keep skin hydrated, as it states here. So it is a shower oil. I mean, when I picked up the first bottle that was on the aisle, excuse me, that was on the shelf, it had oil all over it. So this one doesn't have any oil all over it because I haven't really opened it. This is not the one that I use as a tester. But it does have oil in it, is what I wanted to say, because sometimes it says shower to oil, and the oil, there's not a lot of oil in the product. But this one does have enough oil, and I rubbed it on my skin and it did make a foam. So I'm really, really, really excited about this one, because if you are familiar with this line called L'Occitane, they have a shower to oil based shower sort of wash, and I like that one. It's by L'Occitane, but that one is very expensive. I do have a bottle of that one, but I thought I would try something more affordable. And I do like to use new things. I like to switch up, so I thought I would try this one out. Again, I do think that this is a new product from Athena because I've never seen it before, and I go to Target regularly because that's where I get all my, you know, my hygiene products. So I've never seen this one before, so I thought I would go ahead and pick it up, and I will be trying it, and I'll let you guys know what, you know, how these two fare. But definitely this is really good. This is really good. I really, smelling my hand, I really love the scent. And the reason why like body lotions like this is so like important, like for me, is because the scent is light and it won't clash with my perfumes, because I have an array of perfumes, a range of perfumes, as this is a perfume channel. So I like to use lotions that won't necessarily clash when I, you know, as I use my perfume, because I have such a vast array of perfumes. I don't use the same perfume every day. I switch up. So it's good to know that this is something that I can use as a layer, you know, to like hydrate my skin, and it won't clash. So yeah, so just wanted to come on here and show you guys what I picked up. Yeah, like I said, I'll get back to you guys about how these two fare. I think this one is going to be really good, as well as this. This is a no-brainer because it's just an exfoliating scrub, so there's no way that it can go wrong, really. But I like to test things on my skin before I make purchases, only because, as I stated, I do have eczema. So every time I buy a product, I always test it on my skin, on my inner forearm. You always want to test it right here on your inner forearm before you make a purchase, just to make sure there's no reactions of sorts. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to be coming back with another video as well, because I want to talk about some purchases that I made at Victoria's Secret, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.